Let's be real, guys. When it comes to women, things can feel like a puzzle. You might think you've got a handle on their signals, but when it comes to flirting, things get a bit tricky. You've probably had that moment when a woman smiles or gives you a compliment, and you find yourself wondering, is she just being friendly, or is there something more to it? It's a question every guy has faced at one point or another. And the truth is, understanding female behavior isn't always as straightforward as we wish. Here's the deal. Women don't always make it easy. In fact, the art of flirting is subtle and complex, and knowing how to read those changes can be the key to knowing exactly where you stand. 1 second, she's playfully teasing you, and the next, she's leaning in just a little too close. Before you know it, the vibe has shifted from casual to intense. So what's actually going on here? Is it a playful game, a test of some sort, or something more? Let's dive into the fascinating evolution of female flirting, how to spot the signs, and most importantly, how to respond in the moment before you're left wondering, what just happened? Number 1, the teasing phase. Teasing is a classic way women flirt, but it's not just about the jokes. They're actually testing your confidence. We've all experienced it. She makes a playful comment about something you said, cracks a joke about your clothes, or teases you over your choice of sports team. You might think it's all just for fun, and usually it is. But here's the twist. It's often a subtle way to see how you handle a little pushback. This kind of teasing isn't meant to bring you down. Instead, it's about gauging your sense of humor and your ability to roll with a joke. The danger? A lot of guys misread the situation. Some ignore the tease completely, while others get defensive. Both moves can kill any potential romantic connection. Picture this. You're at the bar and she teases you about your drink order. Something simple like, going for the girly drink tonight, huh? It might seem like a harmless jab, but how you respond is crucial. Do you laugh it off and throw a playful comment back? Or do you get defensive, asking, what's wrong with my drink? Here's the thing. If you defend yourself, you'll signal insecurity. But if you respond with humor, charm, and confidence, you'll show her that you're comfortable in your own skin. And that's seriously attractive. The key is to keep it light and fun. Teasing is her way of testing the waters, so show her you can take it and play along. She'll notice your confidence, and trust me, that's a major turn-on. Number 2, the compliment. Women often give compliments, but these can sometimes carry a deeper meaning than you might expect. While compliments may seem like simple flattery, they can actually be a subtle way for a woman to show interest without being too direct. When a woman tells you that you look great or that she admires the way you handle certain situations, it might not just be about how you look or act. It could be her way of signaling that she's paying attention to you, both physically and emotionally. The tricky part about compliments is that they can be a little ambiguous. Is she just being polite, or is there more to it? Many men miss the subtle flirtation behind what seems like an innocent remark. For example, if she says, "You're always so calm under pressure," that's impressive. On the surface, it's a compliment, but it's also an indication that she's noticing your character and how you handle stress. When a woman compliments you, it's often an invitation for you to engage further. She's testing the waters to see if you'll take the conversation to the next level. The key is not to let the moment pass unnoticed. Instead of just saying thanks, try responding with something that continues the conversation. Like, "I've learned to stay calm through experience. I'd be happy to share some tips with you if you'd like." This response shows confidence, makes the interaction more engaging, and opens the door for deeper conversation. So next time you get a compliment, don't just brush it off. Take the opportunity to connect, and you'll likely find that the conversation goes to a whole new level. Number 3, the suggestive comment. When a woman makes suggestive comments, it can be her way of testing the waters, seeing how far she can push without crossing any boundaries. It starts subtly, compliments and playful teasing, but eventually she might throw in something a bit more suggestive, like, "You seem like you'd be fun to hang out with." At first glance, it may seem innocent, but this is often her way of gauging your response to something more intimate. Here's the challenge: knowing when to take it seriously. Many men either panic and overreact, or on the flip side, completely miss the opportunity to escalate things. Let's break it down. You've been chatting for a while and she says, "If we ever went out, I'd totally let you choose the place, but I'd expect you to treat me right." Now, is she just joking? Or is this a playful invitation to see how you'd respond? This is your moment to shine. If you feel the chemistry building, don't shy away from it. Lean into it. Respond confidently with something like, "I definitely treat you to an amazing time," followed by a suggestion for a casual meetup. This shows her you're not only paying attention, but you're also ready to take things to the next level in a relaxed, confident way. Remember, it's all about reading the cues, staying cool, and knowing when to make your move. Number 4, the physical flirting. Women understand the power of physical touch. It can communicate attraction without uttering a word. But here's the thing, timing is everything. Too much too soon, and you risk pushing her away. As the connection grows, physical flirtation becomes more evident. You might notice her lightly touching your arm to emphasize a point, or leaning in a little closer when talking. These small gestures are often signals that her attraction is intensifying. A gentle touch on the arm, a subtle brush against your leg, these are the moments that hint at her growing interest. The key here is knowing when to match her energy without crossing boundaries. Many men misinterpret these signals as an immediate invitation for something more, which can lead to discomfort or rejection. For example, if she places her hand on your arm during a conversation, it's a clear positive sign. But if you immediately grab her hand or try to hold it, you might find the vibe shifting to something cold or distant. Instead, respond to her physical cues with subtlety and patience. If she leans in, mirror that by leaning in slightly yourself. If she touches your arm, consider gently placing your hand on her back. The magic lies in the subtleties. Show her you're aware of her body language and respect the natural flow of the interaction. Let things evolve and don't rush the connection. Number 5, the hot and steamy. Not every woman is comfortable with direct sexual advances, but many secretly enjoy them. The key is finding that perfect balance and knowing when to make a move. As flirting progresses, the subtle hints turn into more direct signs of attraction. She may start dropping hints about her desires or showing physical interest. The challenge here is knowing when to escalate and when to hold back. Some women might want things to move quickly, while others prefer to take their time. For example, if after a few playful exchanges, she says something like, "I have a feeling you'd be a great kisser," it's a clear signal. But how you respond is up to you. If the moment feels right, take control confidently, but always respect the timing. A response like, "Well, you'll have to see for yourself," along with a playful smile, can keep things flirty and exciting without being too forward. Flirting isn't just about making the first move. It's about understanding the unspoken language that builds attraction over time. Women have their own subtle ways of signaling interest, from playful teasing to those little compliments that hint at something more. It's your job to read these cues and respond accordingly, whether it's with confidence, humor, or a respectful challenge. The next time you're out and notice a woman throwing some playful comments your way, take a moment to recognize what's happening. Responding with charm and wit can turn those casual exchanges into something more exciting, taking the flirting from lighthearted to electric in no time. So, what's your take on the art of flirting? Drop a comment below to share your thoughts or experiences. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on attraction, dating, and everything in between.